At the First Step program, we developed a customer satisfaction survey that addressed the various different programs through from reception to the clinicians to other psychosocial services such as the legal service and the employment service, all rolled into one survey. We consulted with staff in every area about what issues they wanted to find out from our clients about, and questions were developed. A lot of people had diverse ways they wanted to get that information, so one of the tasks was to put this all into a concise and consistent format. What I decided upon in the end was to put all the questions in fact as statements and to have a 5-point Likert scale on agreement, ranging from strongly agree through to strongly disagree. We tested those questions on a number of clients at the centre, and they seem to have a high level of validity and consistency, and they seem to work just fine. They're uncontroversial and easy. So we had 16 questions in the survey, and you can see from the PowerPoint here with the red circles. So the score along the left of the graph, 5 was the score for strongly agree, through to 1 being the minimum score, which was strongly disagree. And questions 2, 3 and 4 in the report here were below the satisfactory mark, and question 16 was also below the satisfactory mark, the KPI of 4. And so these questions were, question 2, when I come on time for my appointment, the wait time isn't too long. Just popping back again, that's this one here, the rate there was quite low, so obviously people are waiting a lot longer than they want to be waiting. Question 4, these are in order from lowest to highest of these 4. Question 4, the doctor in the addiction medicine area, as opposed to the GP, spent enough time with me to understand my situation. Question 4 here. Then question 16 was the next one up. The building is clean and neat in its presentation. So it wasn't a terrible score, 4.1, but it is something that we feel that we can improve upon. And then question 3, I'm generally able to get an appointment at a convenient time. That's this one here that came in at 4.2. So we then set about doing some root cause analysis, some brainstorming about how, what exactly was the cause of all these problems. That was a fairly short task. It was pretty obvious in every occasion what the issue was, and a bit of brainstorming about how we could solve these problems. We identified that 3 out of the 4 we thought we could do something about, that there was an innovation that would make a significant difference. The one that we didn't think we could fix very easily was question number 3, which was the question about there being more convenient appointment times. Unfortunately, there's only so many hours in the day, and we have a lot of clients, and we really couldn't see our way through that. So the question 2 about when I arrive on time for my appointment, the wait is not too long. We met with reception and decided to further prioritise on-time clients. So there's already a process, of course, if someone arrives on time for an appointment, of getting them in, but we actually instigated a process where it doesn't matter who shows up, doesn't matter how long people have been waiting. If there's someone on time, they go in next. If they arrive on time for their appointment, they will go in next, which puts the onus on clients, obviously, to arrive, to make appointments and to arrive on time. With the doctors, we felt that it was going to be hard to have the doctor spend more time with people. Again, there's only so many hours in the day, so we employed something of a, well, I might say a little bit of a trick. We trained the doctors, and they agreed that this would be an effective technique, to, at the end of every appointment, make sure they do ask if the patient needs anything else, so that we're certainly giving the impression that we're here, we can spend more time. If they have other needs, these needs can be addressed. Even if effectively the doctors are in a rush. So giving the impression of not being in a rush even when you are. And regarding the cleanliness of the building, we have the building professionally cleaned once a week. We decided to have it cleaned twice a week. The CEO agreed that that was a good idea. We had enough money in the budget for it, so we instigated that. We ran the survey again a month later, and you can see just quickly from the round 2 results that our scores, we had a 3.2 on question number 2 about wait time. Our scores are up now consistently above 4. This is still below our KPI, question 2, but a lot closer to it. And they've all gone up quite a bit, which is satisfying. So if we look at effectively what we did here, question 2, the one about wait times with the doctor, round 1 score was 3.2. Then after the innovation was put in place of further prioritising on-time clients, we got up to 3.9 with a difference there on the scale of 0.7, those being the averages. On question 4, which for the moment I just can't remember what that is, doctors asking if anything else was needed. We had a bit of a bump there too, quite a satisfying bump of half a degree on the scale, so 0.5. And around the cleanliness of the facilities, we had a considerable bump there too, which we were quite confident we would, going from 4.1 up to 4.7, so a jump there of 0.6. And on the third question, that's where no improvement was attempted. So we feel that the survey did certainly address issues that the clients are concerned about. We managed to address 3 out of 4 of the areas where we were most concerned. The innovations resulted in improvements, and the whole process was a success.